Here we go. Using the Kingsguard teleportation network, you arrive back in Rathelholm. Due to Celeste's insistence, you're being escorted by a division of the Kingsguard. They definitely make you look out of place. As you walk through the city, you draw strange looks from nearly everyone who sees you.
Sir, where will we be heading first?
It's a little strange giving orders to knights. I mean, we do it to Gumshoe all the time, so I don't know why this is so strange. It's definitely going to take some getting used to.
What's wrong?
There's definitely something that I'm fundamentally missing, but what?
Just don't push yourself too hard, okay?
Yeah, I'll try to pace myself. Anyways, we should speak with each of the suspects and confirm their alibis. That might help me finally put things together.
Each of the nobles have returned to their respective homes. But our teleportation network should help you travel about Warengard. That's nice, we can just teleport everywhere now.
Grand Cathedral of the Scaled fucking Lord. That's great. I love that.
So before we get started in earnest,
Yeah.
I have a big brain theory.
Oh no. And it's gonna come true, isn't it? The game's gonna let you have your fun. And that's...
So
what is it? What is it?
So do you remember, like in the third case,
Yeah.
when like Aster's ship went missing?
Yes.
And at the end of it, like, it didn't get resolved during the actual case itself. It was just at the end, Eris was like, "Oh, we got the ship, haha."
Yeah.
I think Eris took that ship and whatever was on it in a deal with Aster, and I think Aster is the patron. Because
Say that one more time.
so I think Eris and Aster made like a contract, like a blood contract, and I think Aster is who the patron is referring to.
Mm-hmm.
Because Aster would have intimate knowledge of Arya's spell book, so he would know exactly like what to use in certain situations. The only person that didn't get like directly harmed, like lethally, is Alarak, his brother.
Mm-hmm.
And his testimony and Arya's testimony about like what happened, like how Arya left the meeting, contradict, because Aster says that she just like didn't speak and just left, and that's corroborate, like that's the same way Arya appeared to like everyone else, is just like seemingly ignoring everybody, but Arya's is like, oh, she was nauseous so she left.
Well, yeah, she was nauseous, so she didn't speak.
Yeah, but I think also the like, because it also talked about it last time, was like, oh, like normally I would look over every single document I signed, so how did I sign a blood contract? I think she was so nervous with Aster that during their discussion about the marriage thing, the thing that she thought she was signing was a marriage contract was actually a blood contract with the patron, but she was just too distracted with Aster being there.
Okay, well, I'm gonna counter that immediately, because I don't think Aster would use Arya in that way. He doesn't seem like that kind of person. I mean, obviously he could be putting on an act, and I guess that's where you're going with this, but I don't know about that one. I don't think I agree with that.
Oh no, it is a big stretch, but it's my only, for whatever reason, those two testimonies in my mind just contradict each other, and that's sort of where I started going through like everything.
All right, well, I do have a smaller theory here. It's basically already been confirmed at this point, but basically, Eris had Beatrice put feigned death on Tyrion so that he would appear dead. So when Celeste came back into the room, she would have assumed that Garrick Pierce killed Tyrion. So she would then kill Garrick Pierce in retaliation.
Oh.
And then when we get to near the end of this case, it's going to be revealed that Celeste is the one who killed Garrick Pierce, and Tyrion is going to have to convict her, and that's going to really hurt. So,
damn.
Yeah. Anyway, let's be positive. There's a great view of the city from this ledge. I frequently go there whenever I need to think something over. Okay, nice flex, I guess. It's one of the many offices of Von Sanctus Industries. With the death of Lloyd, I'm sure his business will be thrown into chaos for a while. Or it's just straight up going to go under.
Collapse, yeah.
I can see several commoner houses from here. If I squint really hard, I could probably see my house from here. It's a shop selling various wares. The items they sell are more suited for adventurers, so I've never really gone there myself.
Arcane.
Okay, I wasn't really expecting anything, but...
Yeah.
Hey, Celeste.
I know you're an attorney, Tyrion. You don't need to.
Oh.
Don't need to show me that.
Okay, alright. Let's go to the
Grand Cathedral of the Scaled fucking Lord, baby.
Yep. You probably won't need to investigate the crime scenes again, but you wonder if Aster or Lucio might be here.
Sir, spoken with a groundskeeper. His Majesty and the Grand General are currently visiting Lady Steelwind. But supposedly they'll be here later today to talk to the High Speaker.
Alright, I suppose we'll just have to come back later. We've already looked around here, so...
Yeah.
Just in case.
Arcane.
Alright, let's go here. Oh, I'm so excited to see Beatrice again. Oh. Oh.
Well, Beatrice would be in the... still, like, in prison.
Oh, yeah, you right. Huh? Have we seen that painting before?
I feel like we have.
Okay. You arrive at Freya Manor, hoping to speak with Leif and Miriam. After some asking around, one of the servants mentions that they appear to be entertaining guests in the study. You normally wouldn't interrupt them, but you've already eaten up a lot of time traveling here. Whatever they're discussing can wait.
Let's fucking go. Orf, 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 orf. Ah.
As you enter the study, Tracker runs up to you and begins barking. Once he sees who you are, he calms down.
Oh, hello, friends. Sorry for Borks. Tracker thought he smelled something bad. Oh, Mr. Cuthbert.
You scan the room and see that Miriam is there too. And they appear to be... Ooh. They appear to be speaking with Lord Asclepius. Asshole piece. Sorry for barging in, Leif.
No, it's not a problem at all.
Her emotions imply that she already knows why you're here. I'll skip the pleasantries. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about what happened?
Of course. I'll do anything I can to help Lady Steelwind's situation. Should I leave? No, you were with me when everything happened.
Oh, was he? Huh?
Your testimony will substantiate my alibi. Oh, he did not like that.
Why is he angry about that, huh? Are you okay there, Mr. Asshole Piece? Leif, I'm sure you know why I'm here, but I just want to preface this by saying that I highly doubt you were behind this.
No, I perfectly understand. Frankly, I'm also at a loss. I had no idea who did this.
What are you talking about? It was clearly that criminal, the Eye Taker. Why don't you go interrogate him?
Make no mistake, we fully intend to, but I like to cover everyone else before I confront him.
Let him be, Miriam.
But it's his fault that Beatrice is...
Our sister knew what she was doing when she gave her testimony. Don't insult her bravery by blaming Mr. Cuthbert for what happened.
What?
Anyways, Mr. Cuthbert has shown many times that he's acting in good faith. He's capable of convicting the criminals that even we can't see.
You mentioned Beatrice before. Did something happen?
It happened right after she gave her testimony this morning. She fell unconscious shortly after she left the Scaled fucking Lord's lair.
Oh no.
She hasn't woken up since then, and Marinaf has also gone
Oh
missing.
no.
Oh, she's in a coma like the other...
What? Then I guess it was Marinath who caused that.
Yeah. It must have been the Empress of Discord. After you manifested Lady Steelwind's blood contract, we all realized why she was acting so strangely.
Right. If it weren't for her, I would have never considered trying to issue a divine edict.
She sacrificed herself to save Lady Steelwind.
It seems our esteemed sister put her trust in you, Commoner.
So we will do the same. If there's anything we can do to help you, please ask.
I appreciate your trust, all of you. but I have to ask, where were you all between 2 p.m. and 3 p.m. that day?
Luckily, we were all together. Me, Leif, Miriam, Beatrice, and her friend were all in the garden before 2 p.m. But at around 2 p.m., my sister and Miss Illmatter both went missing.
Huh.
I can't believe we trusted her to take care of our sister.
Oh, that's right. I forgot Eris was still missing. Hush now, Miriam. If the Empress of Discord took control of her, there was hardly anything Miss Illmatter could do to stop it. Okay, well... Alright, Leif.
If only you knew.
I really do hope she's okay.
I sure as hell fucking don't.
I definitely don't. She's been missing since the massacre.
You mentioned that you all went to search for her. Did you see anything?
No, we were originally planning to search the cathedral grounds. But when we arrived at the nave, we found Aster trapped in a force cage.
Ashper? Did any of you lose track of each other during that time?
No, we all stayed together for the entire time.
I love pasta. Sorry.
Just imagine Tyrion just saying this shit in the middle of a conversation.
He has like a bowl of pasta just in his hand as he's interrogating these.
Yeah,
people.
he's just carrying around a bowl of like bowl of pasta as he's going around teleporting and interrogating the witnesses for alibis.
Oh, I love that meatball. That's a good meatball.
But we did consider splitting up to cover more ground. The Kingsguard found us and asked us to stay where we were.
Right, I suppose that makes sense. And did you see Eris at all when this happened?
No, we never saw her.
Okay.
2:05 p.m. So at the same time. Was that the same time that Von Sanctus died?
Fuck. Yes.
Yeah.
Wrong button. She went missing at the same time that Beatrice did. That's really suspicious.
You don't think?
It's definitely possible she was involved in this somehow. Not to mention, the Eye Taker is one of our suspects, and she's his daughter.
She's his what?
You didn't know? I'd have thought that Beatrice would have told you.
No, she didn't mention it at all.
Looks like Eris has a lot to answer for.
Hmm.
She really does! She really does! If you can even find her, that is. I suppose I'll stop beating around the bush. Have any of you made a blood contact with a demon lately?
How dare you! This arrogant little peasant!
No, I understand where he's coming from. I want to understand, but the very idea is infuriating. Of everyone present, our sister was the only one with known ties to a demon. If she were to share that secret with anyone, it would have been us.
I didn't catch any incriminating thoughts from them through the eye, but you've been misled by it before. Nevertheless, we still have no idea who the patron is.
I was actually meaning to ask you during your trial. Can't you just use this divine edict of yours to figure out who the patron is?
No, to manifest a blood contract, I need the title of the demon and the name of the human that they made the contract with.
I understand that, but why not just apply brute force?
Because then this wouldn't be a video game and we would just have all the answers immediately. What?
Due to the king's funeral, the Kingsguard has a detailed list of everyone who was present during the massacre.
This...
Oh, I see. Okay.
No, okay, we're literally about to pull a Return of the Obra Dinn and just put in every single name and see if I'm right.
Yeah, literally just like have a safe in front of you and put in every code starting from 0 up to 999.
Oh no! Oh, that's gonna take forever.
Whoever the patron is, they were working together with the Empress of Discord.
Or they're the same person?
That must mean they made a blood contract with her, yes?
That's right. I could just keep issuing divine edicts until a blood contract appears.
Oh wait, is that safe?
There's only one way to find out.
Oh, Jesus.
You take out your notes and begin looking at your list of suspects. You might be at this for a while, so you might as well go in order. You clear your throat in preparation. Empress of Discord, wherever you may hide. Release thy guards and manifest your blood contract with Aster de Wivengard. Well, we're about to find out. Oh!
Tyrion, what's wrong?
You collapse to the ground as you suddenly find yourself overcome in immense pain.
What? What's happening to him?
Lazarus, use your magic to heal him. We're right. I guess you can't brute force it.
Oh, you silly boy. You may be half human, but you can't just go around declaring lies like that.
Well, you got your theory debunked. Sorry about that.
Damn.
That's rough. What?
And I was really looking forward to bringing you to the end of this. I haven't even started to have my fun yet.
You can take Tyrion.
Who are you?
Actually, I suppose that contract is still in effect. I guess my hands are tied. I'll save you just this once.
Tyrion, please wake up.
Oh my god, we've died almost twice.
Oh, I think we literally were about to die.
Celeste?
You're okay.
You most certainly don't feel okay. You can feel every part of your body aching. It's painful for you to even sit up like this.
Are you okay, Fred?
Oh my god, this dog. This sprite is just so accurate to what real dogs look like. Yeah. What happened?
You died.
What?
Never brought anyone back from something like that. That was my strongest spell, too. You have no idea how lucky you are. If I wasn't here, who knows what might have happened.
I don't understand. The last thing I remember was issuing my divine edict. Wait.
Was that the cause?
But I've done it before without any problems. I just used it this morning. Well... sorry.
Does not have a blood con. Damn. All right.
Sorry,
well,
sorry, man.
They fucking. God damn it! I guess I had too much. I had too much on a monkey theory. They need to put me back in my place.
Yeah, they had to humble you. It might be because Aster doesn't have a blood contract with the Empress of Discord. Just to let you know, Dante.
Yeah,
I gotta really reinforce it.
I can read.
It might be because Aster doesn't have a blood contract with the Empress.
We can always try it
That's
again.
right. It might be because Aster doesn't have a blood contract with the Empress. If demons are unable to lie, the same might hold true for angels as well. The divine edict is clearly some sort of divine magic, so asking for a blood contract that doesn't exist might be considered a lie.
Sorry, it's my fault for suggesting it.
No, I was being reckless.
Please be more careful.
She's witnessed us, die and then,
several
half
times
die.
in the past 2 days.
That's rough.
I don't think my heart can take this.
Well, at least we know Aster wasn't behind this, Dante.
Man, come on.
What do you mean, come on? Literally all of my theories regarding Celeste got debunked last time by fucking Lucio. He said no to every single one.
He was the most obvious one. Man,
How do you feel, Dante?
I'm gonna drink some more.
Okay. Either way, you should still make a note of this.
Man, come on.
Oh, they're really laying it on thick right now.
I know. Golly.
Aster de Wivengard has no blood contract with the Empress of Discord. Obviously, Dante. Yeah. Anyways, it's clear that I can't just issue these edicts without thinking. It literally results in death. I'll just have to wait until I'm certain of the patron's identity.
Just please be careful.
Anyways, it looks like you found everything you can here. Perhaps she's Musa. You arrive back at the Grand Cathedral of the Scout fucking Lord. Hopefully Aster and Lucio are back by now. Oh, hello.
Oh, Mr. Cuthbert.
As you enter, you're approached by Aster, Alaric, and Lucio. You take Tyrion.
How was your investigation? Are you okay? You look quite pale.
I just died. No big deal.
Yeah, there was a bit of an accident earlier. That's one way to call. That's one way to call your death. You're a little too embarrassed to admit that you almost ended up dying.
No, what you technically did die.
Yeah.
Well, try to exude more caution next time. It'd be dishonorable if you didn't fall by my hand. What does that mean?
Wait, hold on. Why is everything you say so aggressive? Anyways, you finally have your next suspect here. But judging from the evidence you've gathered, it's very unlikely that Aster is the patron.
They're saying it again!
I know that. We're gonna keep on saying it. You do wonder if he saw something, though.
Hilarious. Hey, Aster, what do you feel about the fact that you don't have a blood contract? What do you feel about that?
By the way, I attempted to issue a divine edict against you. What? Why? My original plan was to issue an edict to every person I could think of, but apparently issuing them recklessly can have dire consequences. At the very least, we know you aren't the patron. You would have had a blood contract with the Empress of Discord otherwise. Well, I suppose I'm happy I'm not a suspect anymore.
Why are you looking at me like that, Cuthbert?
Oh, sorry. After he attacked you in Friga Mana, you've always been a little wary of him. If it weren't for Celeste's reflexes, he might have very well killed you that day.
I'm not going to attack you again.
I hope you can understand my uneasiness. You did almost kill me the first time we met. What?
That's not... It's because you're heaven's born.
What? Oh, are they confirming my thing where, like, you
Yeah.
can sense?
Aura.
Yeah. What does me being a Heavensborn have to do with this?
It's difficult to explain to someone like you, but warriors such as I must hone and develop our senses to survive in battle. Eventually, we develop the ability to sense hidden enemies and anticipate danger. I'd heard that such senses are heightened when in the presence of extraplanar entities. Until I met you and Beatrice Fergus Familiar, I thought those stories were complete nonsense.
Me and Marinath?
As a Heavensborn, your blood is said to originate from the heavens. I wouldn't go so as far as to say that I believe in the existence of other planes, but I admit that I still feel a certain aura from you that doesn't feel quite human.
So that's why you attacked me? I was exuding a threatening aura?
It was actually the opposite. Your aura was too calming and benign. I thought it must be some kind of trick or illusion.
I see. That's quite an astounding ability.
What about you, McCoy?
What?
Did you not sense a similar aura when you first met him?
Is that true? Oh, well.
Well, she sensed something.
Wow, there's a really fancy cage outside. I wonder who it belongs to.
I forgot about that.
Oh, there's someone inside the inn, too. Is that guy visiting my dad? Oh, wow, he's kind of cute. Yeah. It was kind of similar. For some reason, I feel a little embarrassed.
Hey, we're gonna discuss it more.
Oh, boy. Aster, I'm sure you know why I'm here.
Oh my god, I forgot that he's a fanboy. I've completely forgotten that he's a fanboy.
Oh, it's because I'm one of your suspects, isn't it?
Your Majesty, you are the reigning king of Wyvengard. I expect yourself to conduct yourself with more dignity.
Of course. My apologies, Lord Steeland. Anyways, questioning you is honestly a formality at this point. Really? A lot of the evidence works in your favor. He doesn't have a blood contract with the Empress after all. Well, I appreciate your vote of confidence nonetheless. Lucio, have you made any headway in figuring out who set that trap for Aster?
No, I haven't.
It makes me uneasy that you let someone get that close to my father's body.
Yes, I can't begin to apologize for my men's incompetence. If they were more vigilant, perhaps we could have avoided this whole tragedy entirely.
So your men were guarding the late king's coffin?
Yes, there wasn't a single moment when his body was left unguarded.
We found traces of illusion magic at the location of the force cage.
Huh, interesting.
A Although we're still not sure who could have set that trap. There are also members of the Kingsguard that can cast both Force Cage and Glyph of Contingency. And many of them fell comatose during the massacre. So we don't know if one of them betrayed us. Interesting.
Oh, I think what happened was maybe. I don't think it was Marinath who caused the guards to go comatose. I think it was the Glyph of Contingency spell.
Oh.
I think caused every guard within the vicinity, maybe, to just go unconscious. I think that's what happened.
Maybe.
Do you think my men are that weak, Your Majesty?
I think anyone can be made weak when put through enough stress.
Regardless, we have no way of telling who may have been guarding the coffin when this trap was set. This means that we have no way of knowing when that Glyph of Contingency was set.
I was actually meaning to ask about that. Couldn't we wait for the 48 hours to elapse? If we make note of the exact time the traces of evocation disappear, we can work backwards to discern the exact time the trap was set.
That's actually pretty smart.
Well, normally we could.
When the spell activated, I unfortunately panicked and cast a firebolt to try to destroy it. Of course, it didn't even put a dent in the Force Cage.
Because of that, he left traces of evocation of the exact location of the Glyph of Contingency. We can't discern which traces were left behind by the patron's Glyph of Contingency or His Majesty's firebolt.
I'm terribly sorry about that.
God damn it, Aster. Welp. This might imply that someone hid themselves from the guards as they set this trap. Okay.
Can't blame him for reacting like that, but it's gonna make figuring out who did this that much more difficult. I heard you two visited Arya earlier today. How is she doing? I think she's doing the best she can, all things considered.
No thanks to you.
Shut the fuck up.
Jeez.
This is your fault.
You're a bad dad.
You're a horrible Okay, actually, you know what? Okay, I had another theory. The reason that he's acting so horrible towards his daughter right now is because he doesn't want the patron or the Empress of Discord to know that he actually cares about his daughter, because he's probably discerned that whoever this is a sadistic motherfucker. So if that person knows that he cares about Arya that much, they're going to use that and threaten her life to get him to comply. So he's trying to act as hard-ass as he can so that the patron doesn't suspect anything.
I don't
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I don't think that he's that forward-thinking. I think because he wasn't aware that part of this plan was to also discredit House Steelwind by having Arya take the fall. It's I don't think he's that. I think he's just because it also from earlier things as well, we know that nobody in House Steelwind liked Arya being a prosecutor.
Yeah, I guess I just want him to be a good dad, so I'm making my theories make him a good dad.
I mean, fanfiction exists for a reason, so.
Huh?
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
What?
I just said fanfiction exists, so.
Oh yes. But I don't know. I'm gonna keep that theory in the back of my mind.
What?
She's only in this situation because of you.
Lucio, that's not me. You're the one who's heartlessly prosecuting her.
She's far too weak for this.
If that's what you truly think of her, you grossly misunderstood the kind of person that she is. She defied the role you tried to force onto her. She instead dedicated herself to fixing our broken kingdom. Ever since this started, all you've done is insult her. But you know nothing about her. She's far stronger than you realize. Despite her lineage, she always carved her own path and pursued her own justice.
Her own path? She only became a prosecutor because of His Majesty.
What are you talking about? She became a prosecutor to fix our corrupt justice system from the inside.
And who do you think put those ideas into her mind? If she wanted to fix our justice system, she could have easily have done so by slowly weakening House Sybil's influence. But she knew about your strange idolation of Ruby Timora, and she knew how closely you followed each and every one of her cases. I know why she became a prosecutor. She thought that if she became like your idol and defeated her, you might finally notice her.
You're wrong, Lucio. Tyrion would never care about me that much. God damn it, Aster.
You're so stupid when it comes to this.
Are you seriously that dense? When you were still engaged to Lady Frigga, you flaunted your relationship in front of my daughter with no regard for her feelings. I remember each and every time I heard her silently crying in her quarters because of how oblivious you are. She's changed every part of herself in order to please you.
Is he getting angry on her behalf? I had no idea.
My daughter is far stronger than any of us, but she's weak when it comes to you.
Lucio, there's no point in fighting amongst ourselves. Please stay focused on the investigation. Seems that it cares for Arya a lot more than you realize. God damn it! Why are your theories good now?
See?
And my theories are shit.
See what I'm saying? I think he's a good dad at heart, but either he doesn't know how to express it, or he's trying to be as much of a hard ass so the patron doesn't use the fact that he cares against him. Or both. He could just be really bad at expressing himself, which, you know, I wouldn't blame him. He's a fucking war general.
MVI shows his feelings are genuine. But then why is he doing everything he can to convict her?
See? See? Finally, one of my theories might have some water.
The mood is a little tense.
I must ask you, Cuthbert, why are you going to such lengths for my daughter?
What do you mean?
Surely you understand the gravity of the situation. By taking part in this trial, you risk drawing both the ire of both the nobility, nobility and whoever this Empress of Discord is. What are you planning?
Lucio, I'm not planning anything.
Please, do you honestly expect me to believe that you're doing this out of the goodness of your heart?
Well?
Scaled fucking lord, you actually are doing it for that reason. Is this what all Heavensborn are like?
I don't like thinking about it that way. I just can't stand by while I see injustice taking place. Even if you're standing in my way, I'll do whatever it takes to save Arya.
I wouldn't throw around such promises so loosely.
I'm not. I will save her, Lucio. Anyways, it appears you still have no idea who set that trap for Aster. Judging from the spell compendiums you have, neither Arya nor Beatrice could have set that trap. But the patron could also be a mage. That means they could have set that trap too. Either way, it looks like you won't be getting any new information here. I highly doubt the person who orchestrated this is any of the people you've met thus far. Is it time to go try and see the Eye Taker? There's one last person you need to talk to. Yeah.
I think we're about to meet Tymora. Make your way back to the alleyway that Tymora brought you to a month ago. It'll be too conspicuous to bring the Kingsguard with you, so they've hidden themselves in a building nearby. They gave Celeste an enchanted runestone to hold and channel her magic into. If she ever stops focusing her magic into it, the Kingsguard will be notified and they'll storm the building.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do this. The Eye Taker's your prime suspect, and he's already dead, so that's gonna be kinda awkward.
Well,
he might be dead. We don't actually know. His death scene was kind of vague.
yeah.
Everyone else has an alibi and lacks a motive. Not to mention, Eris was with Beatrice when she went missing. You don't want to suspect her, but her father is a criminal, and she still hasn't turned up since the massacre. All right, on 3. 1,
2.
3. What?
There's no one here.
Damn it. Of course he's not here. You betrayed him and you knew where his hideout was. Take a close look at the desk he was sitting at during your previous visit. There's a thick layer of dust on it. Doesn't look like anyone's been here for a while. He must have moved his operation elsewhere the day you convicted Beatrice.
I guess there's no point in staying hidden anymore.
You see Celeste toss the Kingsguard runestone onto the ground. I don't know if that's a good idea. A few seconds later, you hear the footfalls of soldiers rushing towards your location. Oh, okay.
Freeze in the name of Wibengard!
You see him freezes, scans the room, and sees no one else there.
Be careful, sir. They appear to have turned themselves invisible.
They're not here, you idiot!
Oh.
Let out a frustrated sigh as you take a seat on a chair nearby. A cloud of dust is launched into the air as you do so. He had the last piece we needed. None of the other suspects had the means nor the motive to do this. But he's probably long gone by now. It's over.
I'm sorry. But you did everything you could, didn't you?
But it wasn't good enough. Part of you knew that it was a long shot. If he were involved in this, he'd definitely keep his head down. What do we do now? There has to be someone who knows where he is. Wait a minute. Actually, there is one person who might know where he is.
What are you... Wait, you don't mean...
At this point, it's the only option we have.
Are you sure? You two aren't exactly...
I know, but I can't let my personal feelings get in the way of saving Arya. You're not looking forward to seeing her again. At least, that's what you keep telling yourself. Ugh, you'll have to process these feelings later. You have a job to do. Might as well examine while we're here.
Yeah?
I never got a chance to look at this painting the last time we were here.
Oh.
He looks like some kind of crime lord.
If I'm right, he was one of the previous eye takers. Back then, he even had a tighter grip on the criminal underbelly of Ratholm. People used to call him a raging storm.
But isn't Eye Taker already a nickname?
Look, sir, I don't come up with these names.
Looks like this fireplace hasn't been lit in a while, but I can still see the burnt remnants of some documents. There are several fantasy novels stacked on the desk here. The Eye Taker must be a fan of the genre.
Interesting.
It's a bookshelf filled with several fantasy fiction novels. There are a lot of books from a series that I've read. Interesting.
It always intrigues me what, like, fantasy fiction looks like in a world with magic.
Yeah. Like, what the hell is more fantasy than magic?
Yeah, like, I know, like, Skyrim has, like, books in the world that are, like, not, like, full-on books, but they're, like, fantasy fiction. I think it's, like, an entirely separate writing team, too.
I see the back alley entrance from this window. The Eye Taker must have used this to get a good look at the visitors. Pasta.
He's just brought the bowl of pasta. He expected to fucking talk to the Eye Taker with a fucking spoon full of spaghetti in his mouth. I don't know why I said spoonful.
A spoonful of pasta. It's the table that the Eye Taker sat at the last time you were... I think that's meant to be like the voice in the head. There's a thick layer of dust on it now.
Arcanum.
Damn.
I was honestly expecting something there, but... Oh, well, here we go.
This is the first time we've been here.
It's very blue. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright. You arrive at the office of Timora's law firm. According to Arya, Timora is still practicing, so it looks like she hasn't gone into hiding like the Eye Taker apparently did. And if anyone knows where he currently is, she will. You bring your hand up to knock on the door, but you stop for a moment.
Sir?
After everything that's happened, you still don't feel ready to face her. For the past month, all those things you said to her keep replaying in your mind. You feel the familiar warmth of Celeste's hand again. You take a deep breath and steel your resolve. You knock on the door. Every moment of silence thereafter fills you with anxiety and dread.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but I'm not currently accepting clients at... Cuthbert?
Aww. She looks completely frozen for a while, but her gaze narrows as she notices the legions of knights escorting you.
Are you here to arrest me?
No, of course not. Can we come in?
Yes, of course.
You take a seat inside the office, but you can't really think of anything to say, and the knights aren't really helping to alleviate the tension. Hey, Celeste, could you take the knights outside and do a perimeter of the building?
What? But... Are you sure?
I am.
But what if something happens?
Celeste, we're in a populated building in the capital city of Wyverngard. I think I'll be fine.
No, but...
To be fair, Tyrion, you've died like 3 or 4 times within the past 2 days, so...
Sorry, you're right. I'll just...
With a motion of her hand, the knights follow her out of the office. Right before she leaves, she waits at the door and looks at you for a while. But after a while, she realizes how long she's been staring and quickly closes the door. Now then, let's get this over with.
Interesting.
Like the slow moving of the mouse towards the present button. This isn't really the time to present things to her, and you can't really tell her about the case anyways. Small talk. How's the weather? Lovely weather we're having.
Where's the eye taker? Is Celeste okay? She seems a bit on edge right now.
Yeah, I think she's just been overprotective lately. Not overprotective, normally protective Tyrion.
You've just died twice in a span of 24 hours.
I'm okay. Well, he's saying it here, but this is gonna really scare Tymora. So I don't really blame her. I did almost die a few times in the last few days.
What?
It's a long story, and I don't think I'm even allowed to talk a bit about it, especially not with you. That last part came out with a little more disdain than you intended. You take a deep breath. I received your letters.
Oh, did you?
I haven't gotten the chance to read them yet.
Of course, whenever you're not busy.
This is really awkward, but you were going to have this conversation sooner or later. Perhaps it would be best to just be direct. Oh no, not this music, man. Onion ninjas, go away. Please. Have mercy. Miss Tymora, I trusted you.
I know.
I trusted you. I told you everything about myself. I put all of my hopes into you, and you lied to me. You told a criminal about the Eye of Horus. It took me years before I was comfortable enough to tell you about it, and you knew that. Why did you even adopt me? You could have just left me in Arnox and moved on with your life. Why would you pull me into all of this? It sounds like she's trying to look for an answer, but nothing comes to her. I've started thinking about what my life could have been like. I could have done so many things. I might have been able to move on from losing my mother. But you adopted me. You made my entire life focused around that one moment.
Damn.
Well, this is a conversation that does need to happen, so...
I had a son once. Before you, I mean.
Oh... what?
I wasn't always a city person. I used to live in an old farm town, just like McCoy's. My son and I used to run an old tea shop, just the two of us.
Wait, you ran a tea shop?
I know, it's ridiculous now that I think about it. I was really happy back then.
Oh, my heart, man. What happened?
One night, a local nobleman had too much to drink at the local tavern. He barged into our shop and started destroying it with magic. My son tried to stop him, but the Inquisition swept the entire case under the rug, obviously. Except that the nobleman felt threatened and acted in self-defense.
She never told you about this before. What was his name?
It was Ryan.
Oh. What did you do after Ryan died?
I thought long and hard about what I wanted to do. I was hurt and blinded by rage. So I decided I would take justice into my own hands.
Wait, you didn't...
No, at the time I thought that killing him would be too easy. I broke into his manor and found every incriminating document I could find. I found everything, from records of illegitimate children to plots he was making against other noble houses. I released everything to the public. It absolutely ruined him. That's when I realized that there was a way to make them pay. You don't have to harm or kill anyone. You can just beat them at their own game. You could use the rules and laws they made against them.
Just like an attorney.
Yeah, just like an attorney. When I realized that, I moved to the city and started studying law. I read every book there was to read about Wyvernguard's laws, and I learned how to work the system. I started representing clients who were clearly being framed by the nobility. But I really didn't care about saving them. I just wanted to see the look on each noble's face when I implicated them with irrefutable evidence. But it got more difficult. As I started punching higher, the nobles got smarter and more influential. I continued to equip my clients, but the trials got closer and closer each time. But I was arrogant, and I felt invincible. I thought that no matter what happened, justice would prevail. And then your mother's case happened. I've never met someone that remarkable before. She had this way of making you feel happy, no matter what kind of mood you were in.
Yeah, I remember.
But I failed her, and I failed you.
Miss Timora, I never once blamed you for what happened.
I know, but that doesn't change the fact that I couldn't acquit her. She was executed because I didn't do enough. When you asked me to train you to be an attorney, I was blinded by my desperation. I felt so alone and helpless. I wanted anyone to carry this burden with me. So apathetic must I have been, that I'd look for that in a grieving 10-year-old child. When I looked at you, all I wanted to see was myself. I saw a hurt and broken person who wanted revenge on the nobility. But I was too self-centered to realize that you were nothing like me. You cared about people, and you cared more about saving your clients than harming the nobility. I think I knew all along, but I just refused to see it. Maybe you were right about me.
What?
Maybe I was just using you to make myself feel better. I took you from your home and forced you to dedicate your life to my dream. Maybe I never really cared.
Fuck, this scene is good. God damn, this is good drama.
If I did care about you, I would have never pulled you into a life like this. I'm sorry, and I can't begin to apologize for doing that to you.
The eye shows that her feelings are genuine. But does that even matter at this point? I've been thinking long and hard about this. I want to forgive you, Miss Timora, but I don't know if I can.
I don't blame you.
But I want to try. She looks away from you for a moment as she wipes a single tear. Miss Timora.
No, don't call me that.
What?
If you can truly find it in your heart to forgive me, I want things to be different this time. I'm not your superior nor your mentor anymore. We're equals now. So call me by my first name.
Well, that's gonna be awkward. Okay, Ruby. Saying it feels really strange after all these years, but you hope you can get used to it. Right, I almost forgot the entire reason why I came here.
What is it?
I didn't just come here to reconcile. I actually need your help with something.
Okay.
I need you to help me speak to the Eye Taker.
Tyrion.
I know. Considering the circumstances, it would probably strain your partnership with him even more.
Tyrion.
But if you just tell me where he is, I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't get traced back to you.
Tyrion, the Eye Taker is dead.
Oh, well, that clears it up. What?
He died right away, right after you convicted Beatrice. He was lynched by a mob of civilians. Okay, well, it's not that, I guess we figured out exactly what happened to him now.
Yeah, well, I mean, technically the end credit scene of the fourth case did kind of show us that, but it wasn't really clear if he died during that encounter or not.
Yeah.
What?
Everyone's saying that it was some sort of retaliation from House Frigga. Didn't you notice that he didn't send anyone after you?
But Eris said... Wait a minute. By the way, is your father still...
Oh, if you're worried about him, we've already had a conversation about you. I don't think he'll be accosting you anytime soon.
He didn't... Oh, thank you. Then why would Eris say that?
Oh!
Oh, no!
Oh, boy.
Oh, man. Oh,
Eris?
boy.
Who's Eris?
What? You've met her before. She has long black hair and she wears a black dress. I suppose she really likes black. But anyway, she's the Eye Taker's daughter.
Tyrion, the Eye Taker's daughter has red hair.
What? She was there when we spoke to him during Beatrice's trial.
Oh!
Oh, no! Oh, shit.
What are you talking about? She was never at that meeting.
What? What is going on? She was clearly there. If it weren't for her intervention, the Eye Taker would have attacked at that very moment. Why are you remembering things differently?
I'm sorry, Lucio, but whoever this patron is, they have full ownership of her mind. They could have easily commanded her to forget signing the contract in the first place. That's probably why she can't remember what happened during the massacre.
Oh, we're starting to put the pieces together.
Tyrion, the gears are turning in his mind. No.
Wait, okay, so this means that everyone who has been glitched has signed a contract with the patron, which means Celeste has also signed a contract with the patron.
Has she?
Because her words, like, remember in like the library in the second case, like one of her, like her words changed then too. I remember.
I don't remember that. I don't think so. I think it was only. The professor, Catherine Bellwether.
I want to say it was her too. I could be wrong.
To be honest, I don't remember. So you could be right.
Oh, why are you looking at me like that?
Part of you really hopes that you're wrong about this.
Ruby signed a Ruby signed a birth certificate.
No, she fabricated a birth certificate. No, Tyrion signed a birth certificate. Okay. Wait, they're own death.
What the fuck?
No, Eris fabricated her own death.
Oh wow, crazy.
Sorry, I'm having too much fun with the options here. It's very funny. That's the only explanation you can think of, but why? Her memories seem intact except for her memories of Eris. Since her disappearance, you've highly suspected that she was involved in this. Not only was she at the scene of the crime, she went missing at the same time that Beatrice did. But you never thought to ask one question. Who is Eris Ilmater?
There it is.
A flood of memories come back to you.
Warriors such as I, must hone and develop our senses to survive in battle. Eventually, we develop the ability to sense enemies and anticipate danger. I've heard that senses are heightened when in the presence of extraplanar entities. I thought those stories were complete hogwash until I met you and Beatrice Frega's familiar.
Tyrion, I fell over monsters and barely escaped from my life. But when I'm near Eris, none of us creatures come even close. I get this feeling. It's like I'm in front of a predator that I couldn't ever hope to beat. Every instinct tells me to run whenever she's close by.
I'm terribly sorry. He's not usually like this.
It's to be expected. I'm not sure why animals have always disliked me.
There's still very little you know about demons, so what's to say one couldn't take the appearance of a human? But it's still a long shot. But there is one way to find out for sure.
Tyrion, talk to me. What's wrong?
Ruby, I'm about to do something stupid. If I fall unconscious, I need you to call Celeste and tell her to contact Lord Asclepius or the Archduke.
What?
If you're wrong about this, there's no way either of them will get here in time. But it's already late and the trial resumes tomorrow. You can't waste any more time traveling to either of their locations. Eris Ilmater, wherever and whatever you are, by the Eye of Horus I issue upon you a divine edict. Release thy guards and manifest your blood contract with Ruby Tymora.
So, you finally figured it out, my dearest Tyrion.
This entire time, I've been chasing you. You take Tyrion.
You have. It's been so entertaining watching you try to scramble around.
You've been making contracts with people across Wivengard. You took control of Arya and Beatrice. But why? Why would you want to do any of this?
Oh, I can't possibly reveal all of my secrets. This isn't the proper stage to have a final battle.
You.
But I suppose that you come this far. So how about I give you a little gift?
Upon signing this contract, Ruby Tymora grants the Empress of Discord access to her memories. At any time, the Empress may view any and all of Tymora's memories. In addition to that, the Empress may instantaneously change and alter her memories whenever she wishes.
Oh, fun.
That's terrifying.
What was that?
Ruby, Eris Ilmater is a demon, and she's not just any demon. She's the Empress of Discord, and you signed a blood contract with her. That's why you can't remember anything about her.
What? Tyrion, I started my life and I didn't know anything about this.
I know, she probably tricked you into signing this. Just like she tricked Arya.
Arya, what does the prosecutor have to do with this?
Come on, you two. I know things are kind of tense, but there's no need to. What are you holding? Is that a blood contract?
Celeste, Eris is the Empress of Discord.
What?
It was her the entire time. She tricked Arya into signing a blood contract with her. And she probably controlled her and Beatrice to orchestrate the entire massacre.
What?
Tyrion, this is crazy. I know I was scared of her that one time. But how can Eris be a demon? She looks nothing like Marinef.
I know how unbelievable it is, but I used my divine edict with her name. That wouldn't have worked unless she was a demon.
Yeah, I guess I can't disagree with that.
We need to contact the Grand General immediately.
But if she's really a demon, is it even possible to arrest her? It's already been a day. For someone like her, that would be more than enough time to skip town. We need to speak with the Archduke about this. Thank you, Ruby. You've helped us more than you could ever know.
Yeah, of course.
Celeste, let's meet up with everyone. We'll need to discuss our next course of action.
Right.
You're about to leave Ruby's office when she stops you.
Tyrion, have I been using the Eye of Horus lately?
Yeah? I can't say much about what I'm doing right now, but I am in the middle of a case.
It's just that...
What's wrong?
Never mind. I don't think it's my place to say anything.
Oh, come on.
I think I'm just being my usual paranoid self.
Oh, come on.
I'm not the one with the ability to read minds anyways. So if you're not seeing it, it's probably nothing.
Okay.
I know you can't tell me about what you're doing. And I have no idea what could possibly allow the Kingsguard steal and the Empress of Discord. But just stay safe, okay? You're the only family I have left.
I will. I promise. Sorry, I'm eating pasta. Do you want some?
He's just eating pasta during this entire emotional conversation. Thank you.
Oh, you're scared. Okay, so you don't want pasta. Okay, understood. You finally found the lead you've been looking for. But you're not sure where this would take you. Knowing what you know now, you're almost a little afraid of what might happen. Who is Eris? Why would she go to the trouble of orchestrating any of this? She not only impersonated the Eye Taker's daughter, she also pretended to be your friend. What's her goal in all this? Hopefully tomorrow will finally bring you the answers you're looking for.
Well, that's Eris's theme.
Dumb shoe. Yep. Oh.
Is something wrong, Commander?
Don't play dumb with me. They told me what you really are. What's your game, demon? Why would you just deliver yourself to our doorstep?
Oh, Aram, I've put far too much work in this story to miss the final act. I can't wait to see how this ends.
You killed 3 people and enslaved an innocent girl. Is this all some kind of game to you?
That's exactly what this is to me. I'll admit, looking back, it does feel a bit derivative. But I think I've done enough to differentiate myself from those that came before. It's a shame about the timing of it all, though.
You're goddamn insane.
That took you long enough to notice. I guess the oafish Inquisition Commander does have some observational skills after all.
Don't make fun of Gumshoe, only we can do that. Whatever, you just better not try anything.
You know I can't lie, so I'll reassure you. I promise I won't harm anyone. While I'm in this prison.
Ugh.
We're finally approaching the climax, Tyrion. No more deductions, no more talking.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
This is literally Doki Doki Literature.
Yeah, it's just Monica.
Just Eris.
No more god-awful teasing when we both know who is really behind the...
Oh, no. She's talking to me. Do you remember that theory I made last time? That Celeste did it?
Oh.
She's talking to us.
It's just me and you.
I think we're getting into the final act. Oh, man.
Damn.
That's crazy. Oh, she's already there.
Shit, we're just starting out with Eris. Goddamn, alright.
Okay, oh, well.
Hello, your lordship. I think this is the first time we've met. You're a lot smaller than I expected.
Wow.
Yeah.
Even he's surprised.
Who is this woman?
Why have they brought a civilian before the scaled fucking lord?
People of the court,
yep.
people of the court, thank you for your patience. Until now, we've known this woman as Eris Illmatter. And ever since the massacre, we've been trying to determine who orchestrated this. We only know that Arya Steele signed a blood contract with a demon called the Empress of Discord. We still know very little about this demon. We had no idea who they were or what they even looked like. But we know truth now. People of Wivengard nobility, the woman on the witness stand isn't a civilian. She's the demon known as the Empress of Discord. I have no idea how, but her form is that of a human. Using this disguise, she answered the Grand Cathedral posing as Beatrice Rega's guide. She then aided the patron by using Beatrice Rega to help Arya steal and massacre members of the nobility.
Objection! Why are we continuing with this? She's already admitted to taking part in the massacre. Let's force her to tell us who the patron is and be done with this.
Ah, how typical. The Grand General thinks he can solve all of his problems with violence. But let me ask you this. Why are you assuming that the patron is a human?
What?
In Arya's contract, it says that the patron is the individual who gives the contract to her. How do you know that I'm not that individual? I go by many names. The Empress of Discord is only one of them.
If what you're saying is true, that makes this a simpler matter. We simply need to execute for you for your crimes against the kingdom.
Haven't you forgot what my underling said during Vega's trial? As a demon, I can never truly die. If you destroy my body, I'll simply reform in the abyssal hells. I wonder, what might happen to your daughter if you wish to draw my ire? You're prosecuting her and playing the villain. But I know the truth. You secretly care about her, don't you?
Yes. See?
Well,
I was right.
What nonsense are you spouting?
When you thought she had mage blight, you had to prosecute her. You held onto the little hope that you could convict her and convince her to take a plea deal. As the king's wife, her position might have been salvageable. And you did this also that she could be with her beloved Aster.
what?
But then it was revealed that she signed a blood contract with me. That changed everything. Mage blight is one thing, but a demon owning her soul? She can't very well be a queen like this, now can she? You had to find out who the patron was before her trial ended, didn't you, Lucio? Otherwise, your beloved daughter would never be free. And you did all of this because you feel bad for what you did to her.
Everything I've done is for the good of House Steelwind.
Ah, is that what you were doing? Because the way I see it, you abandoned her for her entire childhood. You felt so guilty about killing her mother that you couldn't bear to face her.
No,
Eris, stop this.
And you know what that did to her. You didn't just take away her mother, you took away her father too. You starved her of any affection. She couldn't help but latch onto the first person to show her any kind of superficial kindness.
Holy shit, Eris.
Damn.
Holy shit.
Eris.
She didn't fall in love with Aster, she became obsessed with him. She stopped being her own person. She clings to him like a parasite. She had changed everything about herself to suit his likes and desires. And you know deep down in your heart, you know that if he is ever taken away from her, she will fall apart. Since I pity you so much, I'll let you in on a little secret. Killing me won't save your daughter, and you don't have the means to confine me. And even if you know who I am, your daughter will never be safe from my influence.
what?
But I suppose there's one possible way to break my contract.
What? What is it?
My contract will bind Arya Steelwind to the patron so long as they both live. If you truly want to free your daughter from my control, all you have to do is kill her!
Oh my god.
Wait.
Wow, dude. Okay.
Wait, Eris is basically saying that the patron is a human because if they both live.
I mean, I guess? I don't know.
The patron is just whoever.
I think
she-
you might
she-
be. I think you might be reading into it too much.
Well, okay, so she said the patron is whoever gives her the contract.
Yeah.
That doesn't necessarily. She could like form the contract, but that's not necessarily mean that she gave her the contract.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I guess.
I don't know. My theories have been proven wrong, so I'm probably incorrect.
Well, your theories were proven right for quite a while, and then the game just said no.
I think I pushed it too far.
Yeah, with the Aster theory.
Do the poor thing a favor and put her out of her misery.
You little wretch. I will hunt you until the end of... Shut the hell up! Enough! Lucio, we cannot antagonize her if we want to find out how this happened.
Is she right? Is Arya's fate truly doomed? There has to be something you can do. I just don't understand, Eris. Why are you doing this? You're not a noble. You're probably not even a citizen of Wyverngard. Why would you go through the trouble of doing any of this?
Tyrion, why are you here?
What?
Why do you constantly risk your life for the sake of others? Why do you try to seek justice in a clearly unjust world?
I don't know, honestly.
I think you do know. The answer is simple. You do it because it satisfies you. You save people. You fight the system. You just love indulging in your own heroics, don't you?
That's not.
It feels good, doesn't it, Tyrion? You know that you're the only righteous person in an unjust society. When you succeed, you are hailed as a hero. And if you fail, it's society's fault, not yours. No matter what happens, you can take solace in the knowledge that you're so much better than everyone else.
My breath.
The superiority you feel over them must be intoxicating. Your divine blood makes it so, you just can't resist giving into it. But just as your divine blood compels you to do good, my hellish blood compels me to do the opposite. I just can't help but take every opportunity to make you all suffer. My entire purpose is to see each and every one of their faces contorted in agony and despair. Humanity is a stain on the world. They're worthless parasites who steal, maim, and kill to get what they want. That's what they are, and I despise those who try to pretend that they're anything different.
You're wrong, Eris. Humanity is so much more than you realize. And I truly pity you if it's all you see in us.
Oh, so now it's us. That actually just reminded me. There's something I hate even more than humanity. I despise the Celestials of the upper planes who go against the natural order. They condemn and admonish beings like me, all while watching humanity suffer from their secluded little heaven. They realize that humanity would never willingly choose good over evil. So they created the Heavensborn to tip the balance in their favor. It's so self-indulgent that it makes me want to puke.
That's what the Heavensborn are?
It is! And I've made quite a hobby out of breaking them and sending them back to their creators. I throw them into the deepest pit of despair before extinguishing their lives. There's been no greater joy in my eternal life. It took a lot of work to get you right where I need you, Tyrion.
Wait, are you saying...
You asked me why I did this, didn't you? My actions that day were all for you, my dearest Tyrion. Also that I could see the despair on your face when you realized the truth.
Tyrion.
No.
My breath, dude. Objection! Eris, stop speaking, please. Oh, thank you, Lucio. Thank you.
That's enough out of you, you witch.
Little Lucio?
Cuthbert, you promised me that we would save my daughter together.
I'm sorry,
You said those words to me with such conviction, yet here you stand, quivering like a grunt in his first battle. As are a few meager doubts enough to force a retreat from you? Is that all it takes to defeat the infamous Tyrion Cuthbert?
Probably desperate at this point. If Eris is a patron, there's very little hope for Arya. Unlike Beatrice's, her blood contract was short and concise. There's very little room for interpretation, so you probably can't dispute it either. But what kind of attorney would you be? No, what kind of friend would you be if you didn't see this through? Eris, we didn't call you here today. Oh my goodness. We didn't call you here today to wax poetic with you. The people you've harmed have a right to know what you did that day. So either give us your testimony or get out.
Even now, you're still undeterred. I really do love that about you. But I do wonder how long that will last.
Well, first testimony with Eris.
It's true. I was the one who masterminded this. I knew about the king's funeral at the Grand Cathedral, so I forced Beatrice Frege to allow me to accompany her. When I was there, I used my contracts with Beatrice Frege and Arya Steelwind to compel them to act against their will. And through the actions of Beatrice Frege, and Ari Steerwind, I facilitated the deaths of Lloyd Von Sanctus, Coraline Sybil, and Garrick Pierce.
Notice how she says facilitated. Not that she directly did them.
The only motivation for my actions that day was to harm Tyrion Cuthbert's friends and make him suffer. And before you ask, aside from my thralls, I was acting alone that day. I didn't follow direct or indirect orders from anyone.
That's a suspicious last line to throw in there. Your testimony's pretty thorough.
I like pasta too.
Pasta's only for celestials and the demons.
It's only a delectable meal. Only for.
Of course, I am a demon after all. I do have very high standards for my food. Since I'm unable to lie, I thought it would be best to be detailed as possible. That way, there's no room for doubt. Isn't that wonderful, Tyrion?
She's definitely playing with you. She may not have technically lied, but she's definitely not acting in good faith. You should look at her testimony more closely.
Alright. Let's do this.
So you completely carried out this plan yourself.
Well, I clearly had the help of Beatrice Frege and Arya Steelwind, so I wasn't truly acting alone.
You know what I meant.
Yes, I just can't help myself sometimes. To state things plainly, no human willingly helped me with my plan that day.
You know what, she can't lie. She's probably had a lot of practice deceiving people. You should keep your wits about you. How did you find out about it? It was supposed to be a closely guarded secret.
Oh, Tyrion, I can't tell you all of my secrets now, can I?
Can't exactly threaten to charge her of perjury.
I don't think she. Yeah, I don't think I would do much.
Yeah. I'm surprised that she's even testifying in the first place. Until you can extract all the information she has, you'll just have to play along with her games. What a terrifying ability.
Thank you for noticing.
That wasn't a compliment. I find it all quite shocking how you demons prey on people.
Prey? People know what they're signing up for when they sign a contract with a demon. You can hardly blame me for collecting what was freely offered.
Please, we both know that Arya didn't willingly or knowingly or willingly sign that contract.
Aren't you just assuming that?
What?
How do you know that she didn't knowingly sign a contract with me?
My client would never willingly sign a contract with you, Eris.
Unless Eris threatened Aster's life. Oh, well.
Well,
Well.
Really? What if I were to threaten her dearest fiancé? You may see Arya as a paragon of justice, but everyone has their breaking point.
that's true. Tell us under what circumstances Arya signed the contract.
No.
You knew it. She's just trying to get inside your head. Arya would have never signed a contract like that, even if it were to protect Aster. Why are you using their full names?
You know I can't lie, so I thought I'd give you something. For example, I could have easily referred to another Steelwind or another Frege that I enthralled. That list is very long, you know.
Oh, shit. Ignore her, Lucio. She's trying to get under your skin. Anyways, aside from Pierce, Von Sanctus, and Sybil, were key members of the Wyvern nobility. What reason could you possibly have to kill the three of them?
I didn't.
What?
I didn't have a reason to kill them. I just happened to facilitate their deaths.
No, but you specifically went after them.
I did, but I didn't have any particular reason to do so.
That doesn't make any sense.
I suppose it doesn't. Anyways, would you like for me to add that to my testimony?
What?
It would help you, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Oh my god. Dude.
Freaking David. She's got to be the most unpredictable witness you've cross-examined. Oh, not the monkey?
God damn it.
I didn't really have a reason to kill them specifically. I just needed Arya to kill my victims as quickly and efficiently as possible.
As quickly and efficiently?
Yeah,
I don't know about that one, but we'll come back to it.
We already established that Pierce was killed due to his knowledge of Celeste's parentage. How could you possibly have no motivation to see them dead?
Aren't you just assuming that?
I'm not. That's the only logical conclusion.
And that's where you made your mistake. You're assuming that I act logically.
You're a bit out of your element right now. Every murder you investigated has always followed some kind of logic that you could use to make deductions. But Eris is a different beast entirely. For all you know, she could be completely insane. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look at that face, Tyrion. Like, come on.
Might very well be seeing connections that aren't there.
You know, I've never really noticed, but she has a lot of, like, white and gray hair.
Yeah.
I don't know why I've never noticed that.
Is something wrong, Tyrion? I went through all this trouble to get your attention. The least you could do is appreciate it.
Enough. Stay on subject, witness.
I'm not complaining about this. But if you really want to make me suffer, why wouldn't you just go after the people close to me?
Oh, but what would be the fun in that? Killing people is such an easy task to accomplish. Even a child can do it. There are much more effective ways to make someone suffer.
Like holding the soul of a daughter while you slowly replace her life, and then, God, that's still fucking.
That's so fucking despicable, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god. She's terrifying.
Why do you find the need to specify that?
To leave less room for doubt. Beatrice used an indirect order to feign innocence in your previous trial, didn't she?
But did you work together with anyone to facilitate the massacre?
Of course I did. I worked together with Beatrice Frege and Arya Steelwind.
Oh, you know what I meant, Eris.
My apologies, I just can't help myself sometimes. I'll say it clearly so you can be certain. I did not have a contract with anyone that wanted I did not have a contract with anyone that wanted to facilitate any of those murders. I was acting on my own free will.
Even when she says it directly, you can't help but doubt everything she says. You'll just need to examine her testimony carefully. So she didn't have a contract, but that just means that someone else could have asked her to do it, and she just did it. Instead of examining the wording of her statements, focus on what she's clearly trying to imply with each statement. I'll be able to find a contradiction there. Didn't have a reason to kill them specifically.
Oh, I accidentally pressed.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, let me go back.
Yeah.
What would be the best thing to use here?
Yeah, I don't know. What is all... What's that very first one next to the defense attorney badge?
That's the letter from Garrick Pierce.
Right.
Oh, okay. This is extremely fucked, but I'm about to make a theory.
Okay.
So, this letter from Garrick Pierce, I'm pretty convinced that it is Arya Steelwind's blood contract. It's signed with her signature, and if you remember, Lord Steelwind said that he gave the go-ahead for Garrick Pierce to have temporary release. So,
yeah,
he handed this to Arya Steelwind, which she signed it, which makes him the patron. So, if he wants to save his daughter, he has to kill himself. I might be making a logical leap with that one, but I just wanted to get my theory out there. But I'm going to try presenting Garrick Pierce's autopsy report here, because the difference in time between Coraline Sybil's death and Garrick Pierce's death is super long, so it's not really efficient. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, but... It's clear testimony is contradictory.
Sorry, but that wasn't the correct answer. Did you notice how the music didn't stop?
Oh my god.
Oh my
Fucking Eris. Hi. What? You're a little lost about what she's saying, but she is right. That wasn't the contradiction you were looking for.
No, fuck you, Eris.
Just need Arya to kill my victims as quickly and efficiently as possible. I think maybe we select one of them. Select either either Von Sanctus or Sybil's autopsy, because they didn't die efficiently. They both like suffocated because of her own spell.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Objection!
Oh
Nope.
damn.
I think there's one other thing I can try, which is the fact that Aster had a trap set on him so that there were less guards
Yeah.
around Von Sanctus, Sybil, and Pierce.
Hold on.
Objection!
My
What?
Aster theory could still be true. I'm realizing now my Aster theory could still be true because he didn't have a blood contract, but he could have just asked her to do it.
Oh,
It's
shit.
probably not, but
I mean, if you want to try it.
no. I mean, not with this, not for this. But I still think Aster's the one that asked her to do whatever's going on. But I could be wrong.
I mean, we don't take penalties, so
Objection!
I'm trying to think what would. I feel like it's definitely that fifth one that she gave us.
didn't really have a reason to kill them specifically. I just needed Arya to kill my victims as quickly and efficiently as possible.
Goodness.
I'll try this.
Objection!
Nope.
Jeez. All right, what's all the evidence that we have? Let's go through the evidence real quick,
Yeah.
because I kind of forget exactly what we have.
We have the letter.
Yep.
We have the map.
Testimony. God, we have so much freaking evidence for this game.
Yeah, I know. Oh, yes. Why would the murderer do this when they clearly had more lethal spells at their disposal?
Objection!
Got it.
There it is, yeah. Eris, you say that you needed Arya to kill him as quickly and efficiently as possible. That's not exactly what happened, did it?
Yes, it appears I underestimated your little bodyguard.
Oh my god. I guess we're going into it right now. Okay.
Oh boy.
Things lasted a lot longer than I anticipated.
That's not what I was referring to.
Oh?
You said that you needed Arya to kill them as efficiently as possible. But it doesn't really match with what happened to Garrick Pierce, does it?
Is that so?
That look on her face. Why does she look so happy? Eris, unlike the murders of Von Sanctus and Sybil, Pierce was murdered with a blade, frozen magic. Oh my god. It's such an extremely convoluted way to kill someone. It will only make sense if you were trying to make. Oh,
Oh, my
but it clearly wasn't your intent. Trying to hide the evidence.
My
That
bad.
clearly wasn't your intent. Nah, that's fine.
My finger slipped.
I agree. So why would I do that?
For the love of God, woman, can you stop speaking in riddles?
I have no love for any god aside from myself.
She's behaving differently than she was during her testimony. She's being vague. She's still hiding something? Okay, stop getting baited by her words and take a moment to think about this logically. She's very good at misdirecting you and playing with everyone's emotions. So stick to the facts you know for certain. In her testimony, she said the following.
I didn't really have a reason to kill them specifically. I just needed Arya to kill my victims as quickly and efficiently as possible.
She could have been trying to mislead you. No, considering who she is, she was definitely trying to mislead you. To kill...
Okay, let's go through them one by one. I didn't really have a reason. I don't really think that was to throw us off. To kill them specifically? Maybe. Yep, you needed Arya. To kill my victims. As quickly and efficiently. Well, considering we noticed a contradiction with this, I feel like it would be this one.
Maybe, yeah.
But to kill my victims, she didn't specify who her victims were.
Oh, true, yeah. She needed Arya to do the murders quickly and efficiently. But because of Celeste's ability to fight Arya, it didn't end up happening. But that hardly seems like something intentional on her end. She admitted multiple times that she underestimated Celeste. That means that she was truly caught off guard by her. Perhaps one of her other phrases has something you can use. Yeah, you're right. She said her victims instead of the victims. It's a small distinction, but a distinction nonetheless. You recall Marinath using a similar trick during Beatrice's trial. Which can only mean the victims of his case aren't the same as her victims.
God damn it. I wish I mean, I'm kind of glad that I figured this out pretty early on, but now I'm scared for what's to come. Oh,
Eris, which of the people in this case were your victims?
Oh no.
Well, considering what happened, you could say that everyone at the cathedral that day was my victim.
Yes, but who was killed directly by Beatrice Freyja or Arya Steelwind? I knew it. You're hiding something, aren't you?
If that's what you think, it's definitely possible.
Again with the vague answers. Why would she even agree to testify in the first place? There's nothing any of you can threaten her with, and nothing you can do to permanently harm her. You could have easily gone into hiding. She never had to come here. Which means she wanted to come here, but why? Just tell me, Eris, who killed Lloyd Von Sanctus?
Arya Steelwind.
And who killed Coraline Sybil?
Arya Steelwind.
And who killed Garrick Pierce? Why are you staying silent?
Out with the demon. Who killed Garrick Pierce?
I refuse to answer.
She's doing this on purpose. In her own obnoxious way, she's trying to guide you to the truth. But for what purpose? She's refusing to answer the question. That must mean the answer is different from her previous answers. But yeah, it would have to be an unknown person. An unknown person killed Garrick Pierce. That must mean... Eris, you're not the patron described in Arya's contract, are you?
Who knows? I never confirmed or denied that.
Are you serious? I grew sick of your games, demon.
You knew it. The murders were too politically motivated to have been completely random. You can unequivocally prove the patron's identity by issuing a divine edict. But because of the risk of getting it wrong, that just leaves you right where you started. Who is the patron, Eris? Who's responsible for all of this? You want me to find out the truth? So why are you staying silent?
Because it would be so much better when you discover it yourself.
That means you already have the evidence you need to do so.
You've felt it, haven't you? Ever since the investigation started, you've felt a nagging feeling in the back of your mind, haven't you?
What? How did you...
It's right in front of you, Tyrion. You're just refusing to see it. You're refusing to see who I made a contract with that day.
You made your contract with the patron on that day?
Even with the eye of a god, you're still blinded by your human sentimentality. So think it through carefully. Who killed Garrick Pierce that day?
Okay, think through this. Let everything else disappear from the world and only think of the facts. If Eris wasn't a patron, that means someone else was controlling Arya's actions. But they still coordinated with Eris who had control of Beatrice. In an extremely roundabout way, Eris admitted that Arya was used to kill Von Sanctus and Sybil. When the patron killed those two, they were able to effectively counter every magical defense they brought up. What do we already know about the patrons of the first two murders? They knew that Von Sanctus still needed oxygen in his force cage.
Oh my god. Okay, well, the patron is Celeste, which isn't good, but there is evidence because the patron was able to act quickly and efficiently to make, like, they were very quick on their feet, obviously. because of this. They knew Von Sanctus still needed oxygen, so it is Celeste, and that really fucking sucks. Well,
You knew that Sybil could still drown if she was frozen by a held creature and affected by stone skin.
the patron is experienced in physical activity, or I would say using lethal magic.
They will burst in using magic lethally.
So whoever did this had an in-depth knowledge of high-level magic. Not only that, they came up with creative ways to bypass the defenses put up by Von Sanctus and Sybil. Yes, they had the ability to act quickly and decisively.
But things changed when they murdered Pierce. Eris implied that neither Arya nor Beatrice killed Pierce. So did the patron kill him personally? Well, why? They already had control of Arya. I'd imagine the entire point of enthralling her would be to hide their own involvement. Did they become impatient because Celeste was holding her ground against Arya? No, Beatrice was already able to surpass them. I thought she was able to knock you and Pierce out with sleep spell at 2:30 p.m. Or didn't Eris use Beatrice to kill Pierce? If the patron was coordinating with Eris, she could have easily had Beatrice kill Pierce.
The murderer wanted to kill Pierce personally.
They wanted to kill Pierce personally. Does that mean that Pierce's murder was more emotionally driven than the other two?
God damn it.
I feel like that's too obvious. It's too obvious to make Celeste the patron here.
Yeah, I know, but I know.
Why would he want? Why would she want to kill Pierce though? If Pierce has who her parents are?
Because when she came into the room, all she saw that Tyrion was dead because feigned death was used on him.
Yeah, but
And
this
the only other person in the
implies-
room was Pierce.
No, but this implies that they were going to kill like Pierce's death was like premeditated.
I mean, I guess, yeah. Let's just continue.
That might explain why the method used to murder him was so contrived. Apparently, it's right there. So why aren't you? What aren't you seeing? Whoever did this, they murdered Von Sanctus and Tybalt, and those two were house leaders of the Four Pillars. In a way, they both represented corrupt parts of our kingdom's government. Von Sanctus essentially got away with murdering Justin Way. And Sybil clearly had an apathetic approach to remedying the corruption within the justice system. But the biggest clue you have is the one that Ares indirectly gave you.
My actions that day were all for you, my dearest Tyrion. Also, I could see the despair on your face when you realized the truth.
The truth. She wants you to discover it. At first, you thought she was trying to make you feel guilty for what happened. But if that were true, she wouldn't still be here. There's something else that she wants you to realize. Because it will throw you into despair somehow. Let's review everything we've deduced so far about whoever she made a contract with. Through the way they controlled Arya, they were creative and skilled at using magic. They must have been constantly exposed to creative uses of magic. Not to mention, they somehow personally handed a blood contract to Arya and had her sign it. Going by what you know, Arya was either threatened or tricked into signing a blood contract. So whoever did this must have had the strength to threaten her, or they were deeply trusted by her. In addition to that, they must have been close to the prayer room when the attack happened. And lastly, they must have had an emotional grudge against Garrick Pierce.
I mean, it's all there.
It's all there, but I feel like it is...
The only issue is Celeste was fighting Arya in the hallway. So
Yeah.
at that point, Celeste wouldn't have been able to both fight Arya and control her at the same time. That's kind of that's my only issue with it at this point.
I think Eris is intentionally leading us to this conclusion. But I don't think that's what really happened.
You know, you might be right.
What? No, that's not... It's the most logical conclusion of what you know thus far. Oh my god.
Eris, you fucking asshole.
Golly. No. It can't be. That's not... Eris wanted to make you suffer, but you can't run away from this. You owe it to Arya. No, you owe it to everyone within Wivengard to see this through. You need to follow through, no matter how painful it is.
Eris. Eris, you bitch.
Stop it. It has to be someone else. She would never... Can you think of anyone else? Who else could Eris have chosen? Who else could she have chosen that would make you feel like this? Holy shit. Damn it. Damn it. Yeah.
That's you.
Oh, your scream of anguish echoes throughout the ruins. Everyone is caught off guard and stares at you in confusion.
What? What is it? Is everything okay, Mr. Cuthbert?
Tyrion, are you?
You can feel your eyes well up as you look at her. One look at your expression tells her everything she needs to know.
There it is! You've realized it, haven't you? I've been waiting for this moment for so long!
What are you talking about? I demand an explanation. Mr. Cuthbert, what have you discovered?
Tell them, Tyrion. Tell them who did this. Issue your divine edict right now.
You want to be wrong. You never wanted anything more in your entire life. Nothing would make you happier than having this edict fail, even if it were to cost you your life. But you know the truth. Eris Ilmater, Empress of Discord.
Tyrion Cuthbert, attorney of the Arcane.
Oh, it's not in the game. By the Eye of Horus, I issue upon you a divine edict. Release thy guards and manifest your blood contract with...
Say it! Say her name so that everyone can hear it!
Release thy guards and manifest your blood contract with... Celeste McCoy. Apparent death.
Oh.
With the apparent death of Tyrion Cuthbert.
The Empress of Discord shall revive him, contingent upon the eternal servitude of Celeste McCoy. Henceforth, Celeste McCoy's soul shall be eternally bound to the abyssal hells? Oh no.
Oh.
As a part of her servitude, Celeste McCoy shall engage in actions deemed necessary to secure the compliance and cooperation of Arya Steelwind and the Empress's endeavors. And lastly, it is stipulated that Celeste McCoy, of her own volition and agency, shall bring about the demise of Garrick Pierce by her own hand. Afterwards, Tyrion Cuthbert's consciousness will be restored. What an evil-ass entity,
oh my
dude.
God, wait.
What? What is
So
it?
she was basically blackmailed Tyrion's death to fucking commit
Yes.
the murder.
Yes,
Holy
yes,
shit.
yes, I know.
I died?
Tyrion, I'm sorry,
What the hell is going on? Demon, what is the meaning of this?
It's exactly what it looks like. The patron you've been looking for has been right in front of you the entire time.
She's not the patron, though. There's no way she's the patron.
That's true, because Tyrion died after Von Sanctus and Sybil were murdered. So
Yeah.
So the patron is someone else, but Eris is just doing her normal shenanigans and trying to get Tyrion to break. So
Yeah.
Miss McCoy, did you sign a blood contract with the Empress of Discord?
I did. It was the only thing that would save Tyrion.
that's you.
What?
I never fought Arya. I fought Beatrice and Eris. They broke past me and ran into the prayer room. But the person they killed wasn't Pierce, it was you. Tyrion, you.
Oh my God! Wait. So that's why we were revived after we fucking did the divine edict thing, because that's when we actually died. Because feign death was only used in that room to trick Arya into, because that spell the contract has apparent death, not actual death.
Wait, what do you mean?
So go back to the contract. So it says apparent death, right?
Yes.
So Eris, through Beatrice, used feign death while we were asleep to make Celeste think we were dead.
Uh-huh.
and thus with the blood contract, like, basically, the blood contract didn't actually come into effect until, like, we actually died using the Divine Edict, so her soul was not ever actually bound to the Night Hells until we actually died.
Oh, okay. I'm still a bit confused.
I think. I don't know, maybe I'm
a bit confused on what's
Yeah.
going on here, but
I don't
okay.
know.
Do you realize now, Tyrion?
So stop it.
Celeste McCoy is the most important person in your life. She was the last person you had that hadn't betrayed you. And she signed away her soul to me, also that she could save you. Why the somber look, Lucio? Weren't you going to execute the patron the moment you knew who they were?
McCoy, does this mean what I think it means?
Yes. I'm the one who tricked Arya into signing the blood contract.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Wait. What? How could you?
I was so stupid. When I made that deal with her, I didn't expect her to.
She used that contract to make you act against your will.
So it wasn't just Miss Steelwind and Miss Frege who were controlled that day.
You realize it, don't you, Lucio? As long as the contract with the patron exists, your daughter will always be vulnerable to my influence. You can't kill me, so there's only one solution to free your daughter.
I must execute Celeste McCoy.
What?
Understand one thing, Mr. Cuthbert. After what you've done for my daughter, I have nothing but the utmost respect for you. But I will do whatever is necessary to protect her. Lucio, we can't act rashly.
I'll let you all in on one little demonic secret. It doesn't matter if you confine her within a prison. The patron will be able to take control of Arya no matter where she is. But if you kill her, Arya will finally be free from my control.
Do it.
What? What are you saying?
I should have done this from the beginning. When I realized what happened, I should have just come forward and admitted to you what I did. But I kept holding on to the hope that it was all some kind of trick. I prayed and prayed for the patron to do someone else.
To be someone else.
Tyrion, I was hoping you'd find something that would prove that all of this wasn't my fault.
You finally found the culprit you've been looking for, and it absolutely breaks your heart. That nagging feeling you've been experiencing? It's because you subconsciously refused to believe that she would betray you like this. Actually, it still hasn't gone away. The uneasiness is still there. Are you still in denial? No, this is different.
I suppose there's no reason to continue with this.
What?
I sympathize with your position, Cuthbert, but even McCoy recognizes what must be done. It's over, and I will not allow this demon to control my daughter any longer.
You can't just...
Kingsguard, restrain him.
Wait!
Lucio!
That's enough! What kind of court is this?
Yes! Hell yes! Let's go! Let's go, Steelwind!
To everyone's surprise, Arya leaped from the platforms above and landed on the witness stand.
Holy shit, that's so cool!
She forcibly pushed Eris out of the way.
Yes, let's
something that
go!
catches even her off guard.
Let's go!
Arya? I'm so sorry,
Celeste, you are innocent until you're proven guilty. I won't let anyone pass judgment on you until that is unequivocally proven.
But Arya, I did this.
Oh yeah, what are you doing?
How dare you, Father?
What?
How could you possibly think that you have the right to decide who lives and who dies? If you were actually a prosecutor, I would file you for immediate disbarment. And you, Mr. Cuthbert, how can you just stand there? But me? You're Celeste's attorney. Isn't it your job to defend her until your last breath? I didn't see the truth because I didn't want to believe it. I'm Celeste's simple way because of my own personal feelings. I must put you at risk. As much as it pains me to do so, I need to approach this objectively.
Tyrion,
To hell with that! What? Justice may be blind, but it's not heartless. I see it in her eyes whenever she's with you, Tyrion. I mean the world to her. She consigned her very soul to hell to protect you. You abandon her when she needs you most. I will never forgive you.
Tyrion,
I'll take Tyrion
Celeste.
back for a second. 'Cause
Okay.
You're voicing a lot of characters right now. Celeste, can you testify about what happened?
What? But
Arya is right. We need to do this properly.
I agree, and I will not pass judgment until we have determined exactly what happened.
It's obvious he wants to be done with this as soon as possible. But even if he controls the Kingsguard, the rest of the room is clearly against him.
Fine. Do as you wish. But the moment we're certain of the truth, I will do what is necessary. Very well. Miss McCoy, please take the stand.
Celeste,
Tyrion,
can you testify about what you did that day?
yeah.
What? Oh. Oh. We're starting off with changed shit.
The truth is that Eris rewrote your memories, Tyrion. You were actually knocked out at 1:45 p.m. We went to a prayer room a lot earlier for our meeting. That commotion we heard was actually Beatrice and Eris attacking the guards at 1:40 p.m. They tricked me and slipped me into the prayer room after Beatrice killed you. I didn't know what to do. That's when Eris told me she would resurrect you in exchange for killing Pierce.
Oh, okay, so this gets rid of the issues with Von Sanctus and Sibyl's death. What we experienced happened actually a lot earlier, I guess.
I don't think I've.
Unless,
think Eris-
again,
shit.
unless Eris is just fucking around again.
I'm pretty sure Eris is just fucking around here. Because why would it start out with that?
Yeah.
I know I shouldn't have done it, but I just wanted you back. I didn't care about what happened to me. I didn't realize that she used my eternal servitude to take control of my body. She used me to trick Arya into signing another blood contract. After that, I followed through with my end of the deal. I killed Pierce so that she would bring Tyrion back.
Yeah, I think we're right. That nagging feeling is still there. Pasta. I love this pasta. It's so good. Sorry.
That nagging pasta.
Sorry. Sorry, Eris. I would feel despair, but this pasta is just so fucking good. Maybe I'll feel despair once my bowl of pasta is empty. There's something off about her testimony.
It lacks pasta.
Maybe I should call this the pasta episode.
At 1:30, we ate spaghetti.
But you can't do that. You're not an angel or a demon.
Well,
That you
on-
know of. Ooh.
Oh,
Well, on with it then. Begin your cross-examination, Cuthbert.
gladly.
Pasta.
No. To our knowledge, we have not signed a contract with Eris, so I don't think that's possible.
Yeah, that's not.
She rewrote my memories?
I didn't realize it until after you woke up and gave your statement to the Inquisition. She must have changed your memories when she resurrected you.
Eris has the power to take control of people against their will. And she clearly has the power to bring people back from the dead. If that's true, you can't even trust your own memories.
Wait, no, that's literally debunked by the autopsy report because the autopsy report is 2:45 p.m.
Yeah, that's true. Right, I suppose you didn't have control of Arya until then. Does that mean you never even fought her?
I'm sorry for lying, but I had to create an alibi.
Celeste, the Inquisition arrested her because of your testimony.
The testimonies of Prince Alaric and the High Speaker also implicated her. Miss Stewind also already knew she was compromised due to finding the purple mark in her pocket. I'm sure things would have ended the same regardless of her testimony. What did Frigga and that demon do when you found him, McCoy?
I'm having flashbacks to the Mr. Cuthbert moment.
Mr. Cuthbert.
Oh man. How did they trick you so easily?
When I went to see what was going on, I only saw Beatrice and Eris standing over the guards' bodies. They acted like someone else had killed them. Then they lied to me and said they wanted to go into the prayer room for protection. That's when Beatrice,
How did Beatrice kill me?
You used some kind of necromancy spell, but it didn't visibly wound you. When I checked your body, it was already cold, your heart had stopped. I think she used necrotic blight.
So that's why Lord Asclepius said that I had chosen necromancy on me. She must have lied about trying to heal you as well. What did you do after I died?
I didn't know what to do.
You already said that.
Yeah.
I'm sure that was her goal from the very beginning. She wanted you to make a deal with her. It was also that she could make me suffer.
Tyrion, I'm so...
Stop. Just don't. How could you possibly think that was okay?
I knew it was wrong, but I just couldn't... I'm sorry, I didn't know what to do.
There's no sense in admonishing her now, Mr. Cuthbert. There will be plenty of time for that later.
Right, that part was written in a slightly misleading way.
She must have thought that the Empress would whisk her away to serve her in hell, but instead she took control of her immediately after. You should have known better than to trust a demon.
Anyways, how did you trick Arya into signing that blood contract?
Yeah, I didn't have full control of my actions, but I remember what happened. She probably wanted me to watch what she was using. Oh my... I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Just get yourself some pasta and maybe you'll speak better.
Dragons can eat pasta too. It's just otherworldly beings that can eat. Humans can't eat pasta. Italians are not humans after all.
Shut the fuck up.
I told Arya that Pierce was demanding a plea deal in exchange for telling me who my parents were. Pierce made Beatrice put an illusion over the contract to make it look like a request for an appeal. And since Pierce was convicted for killing my father, she respected my wishes.
Wait, something about what she said sounds fundamentally wrong. That's not... How could you think I'd ever want that, Celeste?
I knew you wouldn't want this, but it just wasn't fair. Why should a person like him get to live instead of you? It was an easy choice.
That goes against everything I stand for.
I know, I don't care if you hate me after this. But even now, I would still make the same choice.
I don't hate...
Perhaps we should stay focused on what happened for now.
She's clearly sincere. She wouldn't intentionally lie about something like this. But why do you feel like something she said doesn't match up with the evidence you have? You need to examine her statements more closely. So what was your idea at first?
The autopsy of Garrett Pierce.
Yes. Hold on.
Objection!
Well, I was thinking maybe like at the beginning where it says at like 140 or whatever.
Yeah, I guess. It's just that it doesn't mention Pierce being killed. But yeah, I'll try it.
Objection!
Okay, yeah. I'm just saying because it's like it's weird if we get hit.
Yeah.
Oh no, we checked our watch. We checked our watch.
Oh yes, you're right. But fuck, what am I thinking? But Celeste is saying that Eris messed with our memories, so that could be wrong too, but I will try it. We can try it. We can try it, for sure.
Objection!
Oh, god damn.
Conflicting emotion. Yep, uh-huh.
Wait.
What?
What is Frigga's spell compendium? Oh, she does have necrotic blade. Okay.
She does have it, but yeah. I want to try presenting this maybe.
Objection!
No, because when we pressed that, it talked about
Yeah.
how the contract doesn't sound correct.
Objection!
I'm very
Can we
happy
go-
that we don't get penalties for this.
Yeah. Can we
what?
press this again just to see what specifically it said? Because I don't remember exactly what was.
written in a slightly misleading way. She must have thought the numerous would wish her away to serve in hell, but instead she took control of him immediately after. He should have known better. Trust demon. Anyways, how did you trick Arya into signing that blood contract? You remember what happened? She probably wanted me to watch her. I'm so sorry. I told Arya that Pierce was demanding a plea deal in exchange for telling me who my parents were. Eris made Beatrice put an illusion over the contract to make it look like a request for an appeal. And since Pierce was convicted for her killing my father, she respected my wishes. Something about what she said sounds fundamentally wrong. I'll keep that in mind, but there is something else I want to try.
Okay.
Because in the contract, it says with the apparent death.
Yeah.
The apparent death, not the actual death.
Objection!
Nope. That doesn't count. Okay. Then next I'll try feigned death. Where is that? Here it is.
Objection!
Oh wow, we're really stuck on this one.
Damn. Oh,
What?
what is the? Go back to the sleep spell real quick. Sleep spell duration while concentrating. Okay, I thought it only lasts for an hour, but no, it's while concentrating.
Yeah.
Care about having me. Maybe the time thing has to do with like, because if Celeste got Arya to sign a contract, Arya would have been in that meeting, wouldn't she?
Hold on, let me think about it. Knocked out at 1:45 p.m.
Oh, so maybe she was out and about by then.
The commotion we heard was actually Beatrice and Eris attacking the guards at 1:40 p.m. After that, I think
No.
what is it? I think the point is that where is it? She left. Wait, no. Where is it?
No, she left and she would have gone to the balcony, but she would have noticed Beatrice and whatever fighting the guards because the balcony's right next to the prayer room.
Yeah, it's true too. At 1:40 p.m., Steelwind abruptly left the meeting. And what does it say here? Knocked out at 1:45 p.m. That would have been way later that Arya would have signed the
Yeah.
contract. So, I don't know. Should I present that here?
I don't know.
Where is it?
Objection!
Okay, maybe I have to present it to the other statement.
Yeah.
Objection!
No?
Maybe we do Timora's blood contract there?
Why?
Because Timora's blood contract specifically says that they rewrote memories.
Wait, let me see. Upon signing this contract, at any time the Empress may view any and all of Timora's memories. In addition to that, the Empress may instantaneously change and alter her memories whenever she wishes. But that's just for Ruby.
Yeah, but that also implies that we've signed a contract that is just like this.
That's true. That is true. So maybe we present that to here.
Yeah.
Objection!
Fuck.
Nope.
Dude,
Does
this
not
is...
work. Okay, did we try this here?
Objection!
No.
Damn.
Jeez. First, She used me to trick Arya into signing another blood contract.
Another one? What do you mean by
Yeah,
another?
wait,
what do you
another
mean?
blood
What do you
contract, wait.
mean by another one?
Objection!
No? Okay.
Yeah, another definitely sticks out. What is... What other?
I mean, I guess the point about this is that this is now just completely false.
Yeah.
This is just very weird.
On 3:10 p.m.
It's just convenience.
What was the Archduke's testimony again?
He went to meet with the Demon Marinoth called the Archduke to meet with him.
Spoke American until 3:10 p.m. The measures of the King's Guard going with Demon to verify this. That's what happened. They're supposed to meeting. Went to the nave to meet with her father. Later regained her conscious in prayer and where she herself not crying over it.
She did not cast any magic before she fell unconscious. Maybe I'll try that here.
Objection!
Okay, I think we might have to check a guide for this one because I'm really confused.
Yeah, I don't know. Hold on, what are... Does the purple mark have anything on it that might be, like, contract related?
She had it in her pocket.
Yeah. Oh, at 2 p.m. They were kind of in the garden until 2 p.m., meaning that they couldn't have been there at 1:45 p.m. to attack the guards.
You're right.
Objection!
Nice.
There it is.
Good job on that one.
Oh my god, that was
Quite
rough.
difficult. But we got to it in the end. Celeste, according to you, we heard a commotion at 1:40 p.m. You went out to investigate, and that's when you saw Eris and Beatrice.
Yeah, I lied about my fight against Arya. I never even fought her.
If that's true, how do you explain that discrepancy? You can't trust your own memories, but Leif shouldn't have been affected. The thing is, Celeste, something about your timeline doesn't match the evidence.
Really? But I was pretty sure on the time. We were supposed to be at the meeting at 1:45 p.m.
Wait, what did you just say?
Our meeting with Pierce was scheduled for 1:45 p.m., right?
What's wrong, Mr. Cuthbert?
Celeste, there's something fundamentally off about your testimony.
What? But I swear I'm not lying.
Your timeline of what happened is completely off. A lot of your testimony doesn't match with what we've learned thus far. Firstly, it's about the exact time you saw Eris and Beatrice. According to you, you saw them at 1:40 p.m. But Leif, Miriam, and Asclepius didn't lose track of them until 2 p.m.
What? When did they say that?
What are you talking about? You were there with me when we spoke to them.
I know, I was paying really close attention. I needed to see how close you were to finding me out. So why can't I remember?
She can't remember?
Cuthbert, judging by what happened to you, Eris Ilmater clearly doesn't need a contract to affect people's memories. It's possible she changed the memories of Leif Frigga and her entourage.
It's not just that, Lucio. There's something else that Celeste is clearly remembering differently than that contradicts oh my god, that contradicts a physical piece of evidence. It's the pasta.
The pasta contradicts the memories.
Well,
Yeah,
meet
what
us
about
at
that
2
letter?
p.m. Celeste, this letter from Garrick Pierce told us to meet him in the prayer room at 2 p.m.
What?
Eris may have changed my memories, but changing a physical piece of evidence is a different thing entirely.
But we don't know the full extent of her capabilities. Can we really rule that out? You are unconscious. Ilmater had plenty of time to access your body and your belongings.
At this point, anything is possible, and Eris is far too unpredictable to say for sure. But if Lucio is right, Eris could have gone around doing whatever she wanted. She would have wiped the memories of every witness who saw the crimes, and she could have manipulated the crime scenes however she wished. But if she had done so, there would have been logical inconsistencies. Until Celeste was revealed as the patron, every piece of evidence you found or deduced has been logically consistent. The contradictions in what Celeste is saying could be explained by Eris changing several elements of the crime. What explains Celeste's contradicting memories of what happened? But there's a far simpler explanation.
Eris is messing around with those memories.
Changed
Changed, yep.
the memories of Celeste McCoy. Celeste, Eris currently has your internal servitude. If she can manipulate my memories, what's to say that she's not manipulating your memories right now?
I guess that's possible. Why aren't she even bother doing that?
She wouldn't need to do that unless she had still had something to hide.
Are you serious? What more is there left for her to hide?
Whatever it is, it was important enough to make drastic changes to Celeste's memories. Wait, if that's true, that means Celeste's true memories will tell us exactly what we need to know.
But even if you're right, I can't remember what really happened. She has full control of my mind.
Is Eris just like in the corner, just
Let me switch this around and let's say it happened at 1:45 p.m. actually.
just eating a bowl of pasta, changing memories?
She's having fun with it. That doesn't matter. It's just like every cross-examination we've ever done. If you keep testifying, she'll keep changing your memories to tell more lies. If we keep pointing them out, we'll eventually arrive at the truth. Celeste?
It's really obnoxious how resilient you are.
Her eyes changed.
Oh yeah.
What?
Why can't you all just give up already?
Eris, is that you? What are you?
Unfortunately, your literal interrogation ends here.
Kingsguard, what are you doing? Destroy Ilmater's body.
Too late, Lucio. I win.
Oh shit.
Oh no. Celeste?
Damn it!
Eris, what did you do to her?
I put her to sleep, just as I did with Beatrice.
You take Tyrion.
You.
Why would you do such a thing, Ilmater?
What do you mean? I did it for the same reason I do anything. What would make Tyrion suffer more than putting his love in an eternal sleep?
If you wanted that, you would have just done that from the beginning. You're hiding something, I know it.
No.
Damn it, we can't extract any information from her like this. The only person who can tell us what we need to know.
It's Celeste.
Well, good luck getting anything out of her like this.
Ever since you discovered the truth about what she did, one possibility has been floating around in your mind. But is it even possible? No, it doesn't matter if it's possible. Eris Ilmater.
What is it?
What would happen if I nullified Celeste's blood contract?
Assuming there's anything to even dispute, everything granted by the contract would be reversed. But I don't think you fully understand what that means.
Lucio.
What is it?
Your men know Ruby Timor's law offices, right?
They do. Where are you going with this?
You'll need an attorney to cross-examine Celeste's testimony. She owes me, and she'll be able to finish this on my behalf.
Wait.
And tell her I'm sorry I couldn't keep my promise.
You're not serious, are you? I am one of the eldest evils that's ever lived. I would never create a faulty contract.
Eris Ilmater, Empress of Discord.
Wait, you know I can't speak lies, right?
By the Eye of Horus, I demand the opportunity to dispute Celeste McCoy's blood contract.
I'll state it plainly then. There will be no room for doubt. Celeste McCoy's contract was written without flaw.
I don't care.
What?
So let's sacrifice your life to save mine. How could I ever face her again if I don't do the same for her?
You're
Damn.
insane! You're just
Damn.
risking death for nothing!
Why are you so nervous?
Maybe this is pointless, but I'll never stop fighting for her.
Stop this!
I can't help myself. I'm only human after all. Oh shit.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
do a little save.
Just in case. Oh.
Oh
Interesting.
my.
Interesting. Okay.
Court of Azathoth. Oh Jesus. Okay.
Wait. What did that say?
We're going to demon court.
Ow. Okay. Yeah, you say that.
Once you pass this point, you'll not be able to save your game for a while. It is recommended that you make a save file now. Ah, well.
I'll make 2 of them. Special thanks to these YouTube members for their support. MaddieGamer329. If you'd like to become a YouTube member and get benefits such as early access to videos and a shout out, then click the link in the description below.